All right, let me turn the South Park down. All right, man. It's time to talk about CD Projekt Red. Now, like most people, I like their games. I played The Witcher 2 and 3 from them. Never played the first one, but I like them. Love The Witcher 3. One of my favorite things of all time in the world of gaming. But I don't genuflect before them and crawl all over their nutsack like most people do. When they sit around and say they don't do microtransactions, I'm not clapping because nobody should be doing them. When they say they won't do crunch, I'm not clapping because nobody should be doing it. But we're going to get into that as I go on. CD Projekt Red has just announced the newest delay of Cyberpunk 2077, something I was looking forward to, something that most of us was looking forward to, that like RPGs or just like games in general. Like they seem to have transcended that independent developer label to hop up into the mainstream, because they are mainstream now. Like CD Projekt Red, whether somebody knows them by name or not, they know what The Witcher is. Straight up to a fucking Netflix series. And they now know what Cyberpunk 2077 is. I'm not gonna lie, one of the best looking things to come out of gaming that's supposed to come out this year. Truth be told, not completely sure if the shit is gonna come out. Game is complete. Game went gold. Game delayed again. This is they should just be quiet. That's what they should do. Every time they open their mouth about this game, it's not good news, right? Now I understand the delay that may have come about because of the virus, right? I'm not getting into that. But since then, it's been delayed 2 more times. Mind you, it was delayed out of last year's November until April of this year. Then delayed from April to September. Then delayed from September to November. Then delayed from November to December. Shit, motherfucker gonna come out in 2077 at this rate. And what was the other big news that surrounded this game? The fact that even though it's been delayed like 4 times, literally, that it was still subjected or will be subjected to crunch or mandatory overtime. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they should have just, after the first delay, instead of giving it dates, when it was after the second delay, after the April delay, instead of giving this game any dates, they should have just delayed it indefinitely. That's it. Boom, you delay that game indefinitely. You keep on giving the updates that you've been given with the videos, the Night City podcasts or live streams or whatever, showing the gameplay, showing how the game is coming along. And then you drop, say, today. Just like you did, instead of dropping the news of the delay today, you drop the news of the release date today. Boom, Cyberpunk 2077 coming out when? Just in time for Christmas. Right around the launch of the new joints, new machines. December 10th. Fucking fans is going wild. Instead, now, a lot of the fans is wondering what's going on with this shit. Is something weird going on with this shit? Like, your delays and your crunch, and you still can't finish this motherfucker when you said you was gonna finish it, let alone when you said you was gonna finish it for the 4th fucking time. Like, This is a demonstration as to why we need to treat these companies like what they are. They're companies. They're not our fucking friends. They don't care about us. They don't give a shit about anything but the pennies in your pocket. And they want all of them. You know what I'm saying? We won't be doing crunch. Cyberpunk 2077, they're crunching. We leave the microtransactions to other guys. Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer, microtransactions. Get off the nuts of these companies, man. Fuck all that noise. This company is a business. Okay? This company don't give no damns about how you feel about what they do. They just pretend like they give a damn. Because even though they're a business, they're not a shameless business like Activision, EA, Ubisoft, and the likes of those. So I don't think CD Projekt is shameless like those companies are. Because those companies don't give a fuck. Like I said last time, if those companies could program a game to fuck you in the ass and walk away with your wallet after they get done with no lubrication, you could best believe be a lot of hurt buttholes out there right now, because they do it. And empty bank account. I'm just saying, man, they would do that shit. But CD Projekt Red ain't here for charity. They're here to become a fucking $1 billion company, just like every one of these other ones are. Right? So I'm looking forward to the game still, but this is starting to wear on me like the Final Fantasy 15 situation was. Mind you, we almost in that territory. Cyberpunk 2077 was announced 8 years ago, and that motherfucker not out yet. How long did it take the Final Fantasy 15 to come out? 10 years. It was announced in 2006. Given release dates, given release window after release window after release window, till finally it was supposed to release September of 2016, and like 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out. This is damn near parallel to that situation. Besides the 8-year versus 10-year, but damn near 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out, what happened? They come out and delayed it by another 2 months. Delayed it to mid-November. And it did finally release in mid-November. Although 10 years wasn't enough to fix that piece of shit, because it released incomplete as hell, and I played it and enjoyed it for what it was. But in hindsight, we all know the game wasn't finished. They released the other parts of it when the Royal Edition came out, and even with that, that's still incomplete. That's a game that'll never be complete. So at least I'm hoping that CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077 are not doing that type of thing. However, this is a situation that's not surprising to me, because to me they just been way too vocal with concrete release dates that they internally are completely unsure that they can meet. It's evident because they keep pushing it back. Somewhere along the line, this company is mismanaged. Somewhere along the line they are. And something like The Witcher 3 will make a lot of people forget about all that. The Witcher 3 bought them top tier amounts of clout, because that game was just that good. Like whether you like the style of it or not, whether you like the combat or not, because that's the thing that most people go up against is the combat. The the consensus for the most part is that The Witcher 3 is top tier shit. That's my opinion on it. I got the 3 copies, Xbox, PS4, and Switch, to prove my opinion on it. I got a copy for every console you can get it on. You know what I'm saying? And on 2 of those consoles, I have completed it, PS4 and Switch. The Xbox, I just haven't. Whatever. Anyway, I just think they should be fucking quiet, man. It's like, hopefully it come out on December 10th. Because people are going to get restless if it doesn't. And it's too late to be quiet. Now, you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. Because now you done got people used to wanting to know when and why. But if it was just on when it was delayed, when that April delay happened, when they came out and said in April, or when they came out and said it wasn't going to meet the April release date, instead of saying November 17th or whatever, or not November, September 17th or whatever day it was, they should have just said delayed indefinitely. That's what they should have did. And then they got that concrete release date down, and then once that concrete release date was revealed, that would have been a big, great surprise and good news to motherfuckers. Like, but right now it just sound like I'm just waiting for them to delay the shit again. I hope they don't, because I want to play it, and when it comes out on December the 10th, I will get it. But I'm out of patience with the fucking talking. Just deliver the game to the shelf, then I'll pay you attention again. Until then, just get the fuck out of my face. I'm out.